What's up, everybody? G Wood here. I'm here in my home office. I mentioned in some previous videos that I was going to share a video of me showing how I find replens. Just sitting at home. I don't spend all the time wandering through the store scanning everything on the shelf. Instead, my primary way of finding replens is doing what they call reverse sourcing. In other words, finding other sellers and going through their products to find things to sell. Now, what I do, I've gone through YouTube, and this process, as the way that I do it, is not really shown. So I'm going to go through what I do, and if you like it, you can try it. Now, as a disclaimer, just like any other process, it takes time. It takes effort, and you're not just going to be sitting here going, bam, 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 a new one, yeah. No, it takes time. Sometimes you might even spend hours doing this and not find very much, if anything at all. But for the most part, I find this to be the simplest and most effective way for me without spending all the time in the store. So you'll notice here on my computer, excuse me, I have Amazon already opened up. So what I'm going to do, first off, we need to find sellers that we know are arbitrage sellers and preferably replens sellers. So what we're going to do is search certain brands that we know will only be arbitrage sellers. These types of brands are the ones that are private label of certain grocery stores. For example, Walmart, their most common private label for groceries is Great Value. We know that anyone selling Great Value on Amazon is going to be an arbitrage seller, because Walmart's not going to sell their stuff on Amazon. They're not going to sell it to Amazon, and they're not going to sell it to anyone wholesale. So everyone that's selling Great Value products bought it from Walmart, either off the shelf or online, and in turn are selling it on Amazon. And these are the sellers that we want to go in their back door, as it were, and see what other things they're selling. Now, as you do this, the majority of their products are not going to be profitable. But we want to find everyone that is. It takes time, but we'll find some. So what we're going to do to start is just search Great Value, and any one of these products that are Great Value brand are what we're looking for. I'm trying to find ones that have higher number of sellers so that we have more to pull from. Looks like this is our best one yet with 10 sellers. Let's go with this one, 10 FBA sellers. That has a decent number of sellers that we should be able to pull from. Now, there's two tools. Oops. I'm going to pause this and sign into one of them. Okay, so now I got this one signed in. This one is the less necessary of the two that I like to use, but it's called RevSeller. In this I use, it gives a quick look at the current rank, what it's going for, and then you can put in your buy cost and it'll spit out your earnings, what you'll make from it. And it'll put up a percentage as well, your ROI and your margin, so that you'll be able to just quickly know if this is a good product or not. That one is not necessary because you can use the Amazon revenue calculator to calculate all that as well. This I like to use because it's just right there, simple to see, easy. It's also not that expensive. If I remember right, it was like $100 for a year, 70 or 100, somewhere in there. Keepa is the number one tool. And if you're a seller on Amazon, you need this tool regardless. It's the basic tool that every Amazon seller needs. Other people might say that you also need Helium 10, Jungle Scout, all these other things. Keepa is number one. And a lot of the data on those other tools, they're pulling from Keepa. And for what we're doing, Keepa is what we need. So To get started, we're going to go down to our Keepa, and I click on this Data tab, and then Offers. Whoops, I'm not signed into this one either. Alright, now we're signed in. We're going to click Data, Offers, and what this is going to do is pull up the list of other sellers on this listing. FBA or FBM, doesn't matter. They're all right there. And so what we can do is just go through each one of those individually. You'll see some, you'll show their rating and review count. Some of these sellers are pretty big sellers. Some are perhaps brand new sellers. And then everywhere in between. Let's just pick one and see what their products look like. And what I'm looking for is, I pull this up, as you go to their storefront on Keepa, and then you click storefront and it pulls up their list of products. Now if I see a lot of products like a Wii, video games, toys, those generally aren't going to be replens like what we want to sell. Usually those are coming from sales, deals that this person found and picked up to sell. So what I want to find are stuff that I know that they're not just getting off sales, clearance aisle. So I want to see a lot of just general basic products. This one is a nice mix. It looks like, yeah, he does have some video games, some random toys and stuff, but it looks like a lot of potential replens in here. So we're just going to start going through. Now this one is obviously Halloween product. This is definitely a seasonal item, but let's take a look at it. Now as I click into these, you notice I did it so that I opened a new tab. So to do that, all I do, I hold Control and then left click, and it opens it up in a new tab. That way I never lose my place on this list. I like to keep track of where I am, so I'm not going back, hitting the back button. Just pops it up right here. So this one, it looks like lots of people have jumped on and crashed the price. If you can find this, it might come back after the season is over. You never know. But let's go to the Amazon listing. You just click right here. Again, I did Control click so it would open in a new page. The return on this obviously is super low because the price has just crashed, and I highly doubt you're ever going to find the 4 products for about $0.25 a piece. Maybe in the post Halloween sales. You never know. Well, we're just going to highlight what we want to search. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it in Google. And now you see, actually, we're finding them fairly cheap. This place has them for 89 cents. This, of course, for what we're trying to sell it for, it's not cheap enough, but it might be a good thing to stock up and hold on to as long as the expiration date is far enough out. But since that's just not a profitable product, I'm not going to waste time on it. I'm not going to waste your time, and I'm not going to waste my time. Let's move into the next product. We got some Goo Gone. Original 2 ounce. Looks like a 1 pack. We're just going to go into the Amazon listing and make sure it's a 1 pack. Yep. Individual. Let's see how much we can buy that for. And what size was this one? This is a 2 ounce. Oh, Blaine's Farm and Fleet coming through again. $2 there. What's our return? 41 cents. There's no way we're going to get it cheap enough for that to be worth our effort. So that might be, because of the rank, it might be a good thing if you just need to get quick sales and you're not worried about profit. You can just throw some of those in there and sell them. Maybe you're trying to get reviews, sell a bunch of those. But for what we're trying to do, we're going to skip that. So we got some cornstarch now. 2 pack of cornstarch. So this looks like it's selling for about $15. So we're just going to search in Google. How much can we get it for? $1.87 at Walmart. So I'm going to open the calculator. $1.87 times 2 is $3.74. That's our buy cost. 3.74. And look at that. Almost 100. Got an 86% ROI on that. That's pretty good. So that's definitely something I'm going to investigate. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to capture this in my spreadsheet. I'll have a link to that below if you'd like to download what I use. It's very simple. I just record the ASIN and paste it in so I know the listing I want to use, as well as the title to make sure that I'm actually putting in the right thing. And then I want to, let's see, I'm getting this at Walmart. So then I also want to put in the link for where I'm buying it. So let's go ahead and go to this link. I don't want those extra stuff. And then you can actually even delete the title out of there. Hit enter, it'll reload, and you have a shortened version of the link that fits a little bit nicer in the spreadsheet. Buy cost I got to put in was $3.74. Our list price was $14.99. Our profit was $3.21. Now this is moving very fast. You do have a decent amount of competition there, but you can probably sell about as many as you can ship in with this as fast as this product is moving. So let's say we can sell 20 of those a month. 20 a month. That's not unreasonable. That's a $65 profit. $65 a month income stream. Piece of cake. And we found that in about 5 minutes. Not too shabby. So close this stuff and we'll just move right on. We'll keep on moving. I'm not going to search these video games because I know those aren't what I'm looking for. We got pumpkin spice. What is this? Pancakes? Yeah. Essentially. 3 boxes. Looks like the price has gone way down. Since this is a seasonal, the price is way down. I'm not even going to bother with that right now. Pumpkin spice. And you can look at what the current buy box is at. You can see those aren't really worth it. More pumpkin spice. Okay, here's another potential one. Taco Bell hot sauce. Okay, so we want to search Taco Bell hot sauce. So in my area we have Meijer. It's probably the biggest competitor for Walmart in my area. $1.99 there. Let's see, it doesn't look like Walmart's coming up with the hot sauce, except for that's probably a third-party seller for $9.99. That's a lot. So let's go with the $1.99 price. That puts it at $3.98 is our buy cost. $2.34 profit, 59% ROI. That's another good product. We're going to put that into our list. This one was at Meijer. And so this is basically what you're going to do over and over. It didn't take too long to start finding a couple products. Spend a couple hours a day on this and you'll have a nice list of products to start buying, testing, sending in, reselling. I'll put a copy of this list down below for you to download if you want to check it out. I hope this video was helpful to you. If so, please consider subscribing and putting a like on this video, and I'll see you in the next one.